Hey Beth, this is my sample practice binder. All the kids have a black binder for group class and a white binder for their lesson, and then the parents have a red binder. So they open the binder, and the first thing are the flashcards, and I always just keep 3x5s that are, punched blank ones that are easy to, fill out, and then that's the first thing they see. So their assignment is to turn the pages. So they open the binder, first thing they do is their flashcards, and the 3-hole punch, so they never go in here because they always fall out. So there's no reason to take them out. They just flip through them and the answer's on the back, right? And then they all have these because the papers fall out, and so that's for the parents. If there's something, if the papers have fallen out, I just hand the binder to the parent fixes it in the lesson. This is a checkoff list for the flashcards that I want to give them, so that at any point I can see how much I've given them, and if I think they might have lost some of these, again, I just hand this to the parent, and I'd say, would you take those out and do a double check off here and make sure we've got them all, and then I'd fill them in. Okay, so here's the an assignment sheet that I wrote at the top. When do you listen? And there's some things on here like first thing in the morning, ride to school, blah, 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 blah. So then when they're not listening, you can go back to this and adjust their plan. This is when do you practice, and this kid says, I just made this up, but review songs after school with mom after dinner. So anyway, there's a plan for when they're going to practice. All right, so then they have their Suzuki Book 1 in here, and these are all tabs. These are little markers that things, this kid is actually in Book 2, but he's got his Book 1 in here, and the first marker at the top, see if I can do this while I'm looking through this camera. It's kind of awkward. The first one is the contents. So then here's what their review is supposed to be. This kid is doing all his review songs while he's doing an even-odd review plan. So he does the even songs on even days and odd on odd days, and then the idea is to pull to the elbow instead of pulling to the positioning of the hand. That's the one thing he's thinking about. So this gives him one thing to think about, and maybe any other instructions. Okay. So then again, their instructions are always just to turn the tabs. The next tab he's got here is the twinkle variations. There's some refinement we're doing on the twinkle variations. He's going back and refingering some things with a special advanced fingering. And here's the one assignment on twinkle. All these assignment pages are punched in, and then here's the twinkle theme, and he's doing this special thing on twinkle to develop this tone. Next tab is this. Actually, that's it. That's all the tabs for Book 1. He's done with his Book 1. Here's his Book 2. First tab is this little yellow one here, and there's his contents, and it says for his review, it says all songs daily. He's halfway through Book 2, I think. Then here's the next tab. This is his special polish piece. There's something we're going back and still working on an old piece he's graduated from. And then the last assignment in the book is his new piece. There's a running record of what we've done, what we've assigned, and etc. Okay, so that's all he's got for this book. So that's his books. Then I've got these tabs: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then this one is a no practice zone where we put stuff that we want to keep around. He's done this, but then we might have to go back and refer to it. But I want it out of the way, so that this is the no practice zone. And the last thing is the practice calendar. This is like a little. I've had mixed results with that, giving them a calendar that they mark off. So they go to the day of the week and they do whatever review is on that particular day, a scale form or whatever. Just these little plates I want to keep spinning. So that's the practice binder, and we just go through that every week. And then here's the group class binder, and I have this on ensembles book up front, and then I have classical, church gig, jazz, popular music, fiddle tunes, and no practice zone here too. So an old ensemble piece that I want it out of the way, not cluttering up stuff, but we might resurrect it. So that's the basic idea of the binder. It takes the monkey off my back and puts it on theirs. Hope that helps.